your Negroes, your Hispanics, your wetbacks, your niggers, whatever.
Right.
Basically, we're out here through the Spirit of the Lord telling you that you the real children of Israel.
Right. Because this is the place where it was calling y'all Negroes, Mexicans, what else? Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Guatemalans, Panamanians, Dominicans. You was being called Haitians, called what was it? Indians,
which means savage.
Right. What was y'all was being called everything except for the children of Israel. But that's who y'all really are, the children of Israel from whatever tribe. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it said unto them, ye are not my people, because this is the place where it said unto our people that we not the children of Israel, and this is the only place in history where it was said that we are not the children of the Most High. There it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power. Then shall the children of Judah, which are anybody of which are the so-called Negroes, West Indians or Jamaicans and Haitians, then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel, and the children of Israel will be considered the Dominicans, Guatemalans, Panamanians, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, North American Indians, Seminole Indians, Argentina, the Chileans, Colombians, the Uruguayans, and the Mexicans. Y'all are the children of Israel. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together and appoint themselves one head. That's the one you call Jesus Christ, which his name is Yahweh Shai. And appoint themselves one head, and they shall come up out of the land, for great shall be the day of Jezreel, or the day of Israel, the day of the Lord's judgment, when he bring us out of this place, when he save us from this captivity. Because whether you like it or not, you Negroes and Hispanics, y'all still in captivity. You can't go in America and do whatever you want. Try to jump in your car without a license. Whether you know how to drive or not, the so-called white man gonna pull you over and stick you in jail. You still in captivity. You can't make money without the so-called white man, because this is still your captivity.
If you do make money, they say it's a crime.
Right. If you do make any money without them having a piece of it, then it's a crime.
Being able to track it.
Right. It's a crime. So the Lord said we're gonna be. Got that scripture, we was going to go to our enemies and want of all things.
Yeah.
The Lord said we was going to go to our enemies and want of all things. The so-called white man is not your friend. And you Latin tribes are really just now starting to learn that. From what they did in Arizona, they really starting to bring that old prejudiceness back. The so-called white man is starting to come at you Latin tribes, talking about kicking y'all out of America when this land been stolen since the beginning.
And this was originally the Latin tribes' land right here.
Right.
But yet they call them illegal immigrants.
Right. How they gonna call the so-called Mexicans illegal immigrants when the Mexicans was here before Edomite, when they was here before the so-called white man? So the so-called white man is proving that they are enemies. You got it?
Yeah, this is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things.
And we're still under our enemies and hunger and in thirst and in nakedness, and we're still in want of all things.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Right, and we far destroyed right now. Right. Our nation has been destroyed for a long time. You got something?
Yeah, I got as far as the Latin tribes.
Right.
This is Zechariah chapter 12, verse 7. The Lord also shall save the tents of Judah first.
The Lord shall save the tents of Judah first. That means the Lord is going to raise up the tents of Judah, the so-called Negroes, first. Because the Negroes is the head tribe starting with Yahushua.
That the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem do not magnify themselves against Judah.
Right, because right now there's so much anger and animosity from the Latin tribes to the Negro tribes, which is Judah. So the Lord raising up Judah first, so there won't be no anger and animosity. So they'll know, you know, the Lord raised up Judah first as the head tribe. So they can't, you know, you niggas ain't part of this. No, that ain't gonna happen. Right here.
Right. Actually, that's pretty much it on that. But I can.
Yeah, it's a little more. Go ahead.
Right. Yeah. In that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as the Most High, as the angel of the Lord before them.
So basically, that's talking, being as David is talking about spiritual power.
Right.
Because for David to kill his tens of thousands of men, he had spiritual power. And he said the most feeble of among us is going to be as David. That's spiritual power. Let's see.
10 minutes. 10.
This is, I know I was going to get second Ezra's real quick. Since the Spirit that led us to the Latin tribe.
This is Zechariah 9 and 13. When I have bent Judah for me and filled the bow with Ephraim and raised up thy sons, O Zion, against the sons of Greece, and made thee as the sword of a mighty man. See, the thing about it, it's going to come a time where, you know, when the Most High raised up all the people on his side, both, you know, the southern tribes, which encompasses Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, and all the Latin tribes, the northern tribes, to basically come together and take this white man down.
Right.
So because he called us, in Jeremiah the 51st chapter, his battle axes and weapons of war. So so when this kingdom is ready to be taken out, it's going to be taken out from the inside out, you know, with the men of the Lord with spiritual powers killing the other nations, and, you know, the 2/3 basically backed into a corner having to fight for their lives.
Right.
And the Lord shall be seen over them, and his arrow shall go forth as the lightning, and the Lord power shall blow the trumpet, and shall go with whirlwinds of the south.
And this is his arrow. This is the arrows that scripture is talking about. And that hot wind is the explosion in the background. So you can understand. And the Lord filling his bow with Ephraim, and with Ephraim and Judah is talking about race riots. In other words, Ephraim and Judah, the southern tribe, the Judites and the Israelites, is going to come back together as the children of Israel, and we're going to start fucking these devils and these other nations up. This is, matter of fact, switching subjects again. Shit, I might as well bring it up. This is Second Ezra's in the Apocrypha. Second Ezra's chapter 13 verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king. Salmanaser the king of Assyria led away captive, and he carried them over the waters, so they came into another land. But they took this counsel amongst themselves that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into another country where never mankind dwelt. And that's how you know that the so-called Indians or the natives, that's how they got here. that they might keep their statutes where they never kept in their own land. And they entered the Euphrates by the narrow passage of the river. For the Most High then showed signs of them and held still the flood till they were passed over. And niggas believe in the kingdom of heaven when they have this little bullshit.
Beep your horns at an ICBM missile.
Right. I mean, Jake think they entered the kingdom of heaven when a bitch get married. Now a bitch is just able to take all your money. Watch the elders video on marriage. You know, right. That's all you really entered into. A contract where Esau can do whatever he wants to in the middle of your marriage, and a bitch can take all your fucking money.
That's you invited a third party into your marriage.
That's basically it.
That's the only way you can. That's how you get married by Esau, by inviting him into your marriage.
Exactly.
So whenever you call the police, they can come and intervene whatever they want to do.
Exactly.
Because you got married that way.
Exactly.
Instead of getting married by the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right. Instead of having a party and popping that broad, which she already been popped by several different men already. Now the only thing changes. Esau can do whatever he wants in your shit, and she can take all your money.
Man, the fact that she done stuck down the gallon of cum with a white veil over her face.
Right.
And then the preacher says, you may now kiss the bride.
Right.
That ain't a good thought in your head, man. That's not good.
Right. And the bitch is already a hoe when you met her and shit. Then you done proved that she was a hoe, and now you marrying her. And what's gonna happen? The next day, y'all, it's gonna be the same as it was the first day.
The fights ain't gonna stop.
Right.
Probably gonna get worse.
Right.
If you try to leave her, now she has access to have your shit for the rest of your life.
Exactly. Now you can't leave her unless you want to lose everything you got. That's all that marriage is, man.
What is it say? Not preeminence. Oh,
that's Sirach 7 and 4. What was it? Give not thy substance to
that's the one I was actually
that marriage shit, man, that's some straight bullshit.
Oh yeah, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 8, verse 2. Give not thy soul unto a woman to set her foot upon thy substance.
There you go. Give not thy soul unto a woman to set foot upon. No. In other words, don't give no woman your shit. Now, when you go into Esau's plan of marriage, what you doing? You letting that well, Esau is a bitch himself, so you letting Esau and your newfound wife set foot upon your substance.
So basically your wife and her girlfriend, which is Esau.
Right.
You know, Esau's government system.
Right.
Esau is the bitch on the side that talks in her fucking ear saying, you shouldn't take that shit from this nigga.
Right.
The other bitch, the side bitch that's in your relationship.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So just so you can get that analogy.
Right. Cause the Lord said, don't give a bitch your substance. The Lord, read it again. Read it one more time. The Lord said, don't give a bitch your shit. If you got a bitch, have separate bank accounts. So she can spend her shit and you can spend your shit. Matter of fact, if you're going to give her something, you issue her out allowance.
Ecclesiasticus, Salakia, 9 verse 2, Salakia. Give not thy soul unto a woman to set her foot upon thy substance.
That's it.
So basically, don't give her access to your shit, man. You ain't gonna have shit left.
Shoot, matter of fact, you can keep on reading and read all that.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about it.
You know, the time is running out. Right. So what we gonna say, because we usually stay out past the camera because we know we don't got a lot of camera time, but what we gonna say to finish it off is our little salute, Death to America on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Death to America!
Death to the 2/3!
Highest praises and honors to Yahweh and double honors to the elders, and blessings and honors to all you brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom.